I guess you just need to forget about the score. All you're looking at is you're trying to find that one good shot. All you care about is one good shot. For example, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna play with the KV-2. You can see right away this is my setup. I'm using the rotation mechanism. I'm also using the gun rammer ventilation for the standard setup, so it's gonna boost a bit of the DPS, but you can alternatively go for the aiming device, so to have a little bit of a easier time aiming, or alternatively look at this view range. I mean, this is disgusting view range. You can go for the binoculars, but that's the equipment. Now I want to cover this first of all because this vehicle can be played in a different ways. So it can be played as the heavy tank, it can be played as the sniper. So whatever you think that it's gonna be working. I cannot see this guy. Why am I aiming at him? But yeah, you can choose for yourself how you want to play this vehicle. Because technically this is a heavy tank, so you should go for the city, right? But at the same time, you are not a heavy tank. You are more of a tank destroyer that has, you know, bad accuracy, bad shell velocity. But you know, you can still snipe, right? At the end of the day, this vehicle is a meme vehicle. It is designed to have fun. It is designed for this gun. If you use any other gun than this derpy gun, then you are playing your KV-2 in a wrong way. The alternative gun that you can use is the one that I'm pretty sure you are using on your T150, so 300 alpha damage. But okay, I had to go for the for this shot because, you know, this light tank was about to pull behind and I was slow. I should have went, you know, straight up with a snapshot. Rotational mechanism that I'm using right now, it's helping a little bit, you know, with the accuracy on the move. It's not all that, you know, crazy, so you can play without it, you can play with it however you wanna do it. Now sad thing is I cannot see this guy, but this guy should be dead. Our tank destroyer should finish him off, maybe. I mean, what is happening? Yikes, maybe our tank destroyer is dead. Okay, our tank destroyer actually survived this. Now I need to pay attention to this city because, as you can see, this city is pretty much lost. So we are having only two tanks on this side, and what that means we are just, you know, GG, completely losing this side. We only need to hold it, and how to hold it, well, I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. I just hope that our TDs in the back are gonna at least, you know, support us. But speaking of the ammo, you have two options. You either have the option to go with the high explosive, which is actually, you know, fun ammo type to go with, or you can go for the premium armor piercing rounds. And okay, there is the KV-2. I managed to do 200 damage to the KV-2. You can penetrate the KV-2 with high explosives, I'm pretty sure, but that is gonna require you to aim into the turret, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the other alternative for this ammo is gonna be to go with the premium armor piercing rounds. So okay, let me penetrate this KV-2 real quick. Okay, there you go. So basically you're aiming at this part of the KV-2 and you can penetrate it with the high explosive. So we have 86mm of penetration high explosive. We have 136mm on our armor piercing, and we have 110 on the standard armor piercing. Do not use standard ones. I mean, if you want to use armor piercing rounds, go for the premium ones, pay a bit of the price. I know it's expensive, but it makes no sense to go for the standard AP ammo. It's just how it is. Standard AP ammo is so weak. Even the premium AP ammo is having a bit of a lower penetration, well, actually a lot lower. And when we look at the damage difference, I mean, 910 alpha damage compared to the 700 alpha damage, it's not a huge difference. AP is gonna give you that guarantee that you're gonna do 700 every time you penetrate, and high explosives are gonna give you a bigger alpha damage if you manage to penetrate, or alternatively it's gonna give you, okay, let's go for the blind shot, or not blind shot, the snapshot. It wasn't success. There is a guy here. What can I do about him? Nothing. Okay, let me just, you know, turn around towards him. I'm gonna try to, let's repair this. I do not want to burn. Okay, managing to bounce a couple of the shots. I mean, KV-2 can do this. Now I went into the middle of this vehicle. I'm not really sure where this shot actually went, but you can penetrate this guy into the side. I'm pretty sure I managed to do this today. I played a couple of games today with this vehicle. It was a complete disaster. I didn't have any luck with it, so yeah, maybe now it's gonna be better. But yeah, I want to push this guy. I want to penetrate him with the AP round, and I want to hope I wanna believe that, you know, this medium tank is not gonna be a whole lot of issue for me. He could be. Okay. So let me penetrate this guy real quick. So this is the power of the premium ammo. You can penetrate your targets easily. Now, sad thing is, this guy is gonna be farming me as well as this guy, and I'm dead. Okay, this is gonna be a victory. So we had a one good shot into the VK, one good shot into the KV-2. Apart from that, I mean, this vehicle, you know, 1.5 thousand damage for this vehicle is kinda good, kinda bad. But yeah, trust me, things can be a lot worse with this vehicle. Or it could be, you know, like 3000 damage. So yeah, I'm hoping that today we're gonna get a 3000 damage game, a game where I can get like 4 kills and stuff like that, but we'll see. And speaking of the damage, I'm second by the damage, and I'm fourth by the experience for this one. Okay, let's go another one. But yeah, as I was saying in the last match, we have the choice to be a heavy tank or a tank destroyer. So for this one, I'm gonna go down the tank destroyer path, and I'm gonna just, you know, camp down these bushes. Alternatively, if I want to be a heavy tank, I would, you know, hold this corner, but if you look at the matchup, this is a tier 8 matchup, so, you know, anyone can penetrate me, anyone is better than me, and there is no point for me to sit in the front lines now. I actually made a mistake. I should have went for the premium round straight up, but you know what, I'm just, you know, gonna use this high explosive as the first shot, because usually who's gonna pick this corner, it's gonna be the heavy tank. And what are you gonna do against the heavy tanks? You're gonna be doing like 200 damage per shot if you're using high explosives, and with the you know, AP rounds you can maybe aim and get lucky, penetrate it. I mean, it's debatable which round is better. It is definitely debatable, because long range, who knows what's gonna happen. Now, what do we see here? We see pretty much nothing. Can I even see this guy, this IS-3 guy? Am I sitting in a bad position? Yes, I am sitting in a bad position, kinda. Okay, so let's go for this guy. I managed to hit him in the turret, but guess what? That wasn't a penetration. Why wasn't that penetration? I have no clue. I guess the armor was just, you know, so thick. But I'm getting also spotted from this position. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. I guess that this vehicle does not have a good camo rating, or good enough to you know, to stay unspotted. Now I'm gonna take this shot, and of course I'm missing a pixel shot with this vehicle. Now I'm gonna be loading the premium AP rounds, and I'm gonna hope that this round can go through the Tiger P. Now they are getting completely melted by the artillery, which is a good thing for us. Now KV-2 sitting on the left side. I don't really care about the KV-2. This is very dangerous what I'm doing right here, because this IS-3A most likely will be able to spot me. I'm gonna pull behind the bushes just in case. And from what I can see, our team is pushing. Our team is playing very aggressively. I don't really know why they are doing this, but I guess we are just losing this side. Oh boy, oh boy. My map awareness is not the best. I'm gonna go for this snapshot. It was so close. I'm still loading the premium ammo, and I will want to go through this T-44 for 700 damage. Please, can I do that? I know I can. I just need a little bit of luck. And speaking of this position, it's a very bad position because we do not have anyone on the other side. So what that means that enemies can easily flank us, they can spot us, and I'm gonna be GG. But yeah, let's see if we see something, if we can do something. So speaking of the T-44, he's sitting behind this building, and he is peeking across just like so, and I do not have a gun depression. Wow, that was very sad. Very sad. I didn't have enough gun depression to hit this guy. But what I can do, I can, you know, just pick. I can show my dominance to this T-44, and I can be like, hey sir, how are you doing? Boom, send you to the garage. I'm getting shot from my left. Luckily there is no one on my right, so at least that is a good thing. I actually took a huge risk for picking this T-44, but I guess it worked out. Okay, remember, I'm still loading the premium ammo, and truth to be told, this is how KV-2 feels a lot more powerful whenever you're paying 5000, or how much is the cost. because at least you have some kind of a reliability, you know. You're not rolling the dice every single time. And for example, this guy, I'm shooting the premium ammo into him. If I had the high explosives, maybe he would be dead. I mean, it depends if I would hit the right spot or not. With the high explosives, I'm pretty sure you need to avoid the tracks. You cannot shoot the vehicle in the tracks, because tracks are gonna absorb a lot of damage. And with the AP ammo, you just have that kind of a what do you call it? That advantage. You can shoot vehicle into the tracks or into the armor straight up, and all you need to do is you need to make sure that you have enough penetration. Now I can see the behind of this vehicle, I can actually see the front, I can actually see the side. I'm waiting for this vehicle to be spotted again, but that is not gonna work. Okay, you know what? I need to pay attention to this KV-2 as well. I'm sitting in a bad position because I'm picking across the middle of the field, of this upper hill part. I will go to my left in order to get down, and I hope that people that are camping are not gonna, you know, decide to shoot me. But there is the Udes. I wanna see the Udes. I wanna shoot at him because I can overmatch him completely. So yeah, 700 into the Udes. Now, what do you mean by overmatching? This gun is 150 something millimeter gun. What that means? That means that you can overmatch 50 millimeters of armor easy peasy at any angle. This is just how the armor piercing rounds work. So I'm gonna be sending this guy almost to the garage. Almost. When I say almost, I mean really almost. So 700 into him. I should be loading the high explosive. Let's actually do this, just in case. Now, is this a good decision? Is this a bad decision? I'm not really sure, but we are gonna go with it. Now, Udes is very, very dangerous. Udes decided to kill our guy. There is not much that I can do. Arte is helping me a lot. I'm gonna prepare for the Hellcat. So I'm turning. Hellcat is sitting above us. I do not have the gun elevation to do that kind of a play. Arte is shooting at me. That is perfectly understandable. Now Hellcat is gonna be running around, and I'm just gonna, you know, cry in the corner because I cannot chase him. But I can send this guy to the garage. He made a mistake. Okay, so this is gonna be victory. 3000 damage. That is perfectly fine. 2 kills. So it's not the 4 kills that I really wanted to have, but 3000 damage is perfect score for this vehicle. I mean, this is a tier 6 vehicle, so what do you need more? Now this is very dangerous what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna be sent to the garage. I'm gonna be shooting this vehicle on the move, and this is it. 3 kills, 3000 damage, perfect game. I really like this one. And guess what? This score was enough for me to get the mastery badge. So first by the experience, first by the damage, mastery badge. Actually good one. I'm super happy about it. But if you noticed one thing, I used quite a lot of the premium ammo. So I used 5 of these premium shells, and then I used a couple of the high explosive shells. Just a side note, look at my crew. This is my crew. I went for the brothers in arms, I went for the repairs, and I'm working towards the recon, which is gonna give me a little bit of a view range. Speaking of the equipment, this is my equipment. Now, look, you should always go for the ventilation, gun rammer. That is, you should always do that, right? The question is, do you want to use the improved rotation mechanism? Do you want to use the aiming device? Do you want to use this aiming device? Or you also have the option to use the binoculars, because view range of this vehicle is non-existent. So binoculars are gonna give you view range up to the 445 meters, or you could also use the coated optics, but that is going to be decision for you depending on your playstyle. For me, rotational mechanism is working. And also speaking about the what do you call it, the upgrades, I'm pretty sure I'm done with it. So yeah, anyway, let's go for the third game for this video. And okay, the last game is gonna be El Khaluf. This is one of the favorite maps. I mean, sometimes it's my favorite, the other time is the most hated one. But what I'm gonna do on this map, I'm gonna prepare my AP rounds. I'm gonna go to the this side, and we're gonna be the heavy tank that we are supposed to be. And I guess this is gonna be the good last game, so we are gonna see how this vehicle performs against the tier 7s, tier 5s, so it's balanced, kinda. I have a couple of words for this vehicle, and that is, I hate this vehicle. I thought that I love it, but I just realized how difficult it is to play with such a derp gun. I mean, right now it feels that this derp gun is so bad to the point where you might even, you know, switch it to the other gun, the 300 damage alpha gun. I'm thinking of even doing that, to be completely honest with you. But the reason why this vehicle is not working is even if you fully aim the shot is gonna go wherever it wants. Even when you're trying to snipe to be safe, right? You have 500 meters per second, which is very difficult for sniping. If you decide to go in front, well, guess what? You do not have any armor whatsoever, so you know, all these combinations are just giving this vehicle a very hard time to really find its place in the world of tanks. You know, it can be fun. I mean, it is a fun vehicle, but it is not a competitive, it is not a reliable, that is for sure, and it can create a lot of frustration. So whenever you're playing with this vehicle, I guess, you know, you just really need to go in for the fun, and you need to forget about the score. I guess you just need to forget about the score. All you're looking at is, you know, you're going into the game and you're trying to find that one good shot. All you care about is one good shot. For example, you see, I did a very good shot. This was very lucky. I basically, you know, penetrated the only place that I could, and I'm just saying, you know, this was very fun, and I'm done with this game, right? So at least this is, you know, how I feel about this tank. And okay, second shot. This was very fun. I'm done with this game, right? I had my fun. But yeah, this vehicle can be very fun. It can work out. Whenever it is working beautifully. Whenever it's not working, it's working, you know, in a way that you just want to delete this game completely. And what can you do about it? Nothing. Okay, speaking of this game, there is most likely going to be the tank destroyer sitting on my right. Can I see him? Can I not see him? I don't really know. But let's try to send one into him as well. Can I penetrate him? Most likely not. I'm just gonna be loading the high explosive at this point because this Borza tank, I mean, I hate him. I hate him so much because he has that armor across the whole front part of his vehicle, which makes him impenetrable for my AP rounds. Now, KV-1 SA is a penetrable with high explosives, I wanna say. I wanna say he is penetrable. So let's at least hope. Let's at least hope and let's push this guy. After this guy, I will still continue with high explosives because I feel like this is the best play here. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm completely wrong, but what are you gonna do about it? So let me try to find the penetration into this guy. Actually, I had to go for the Wolverine. I had to go for Wolverine. Can you blame me for that? That is the easy high explosive penetration. So, okay, these guys are gonna deal with the KV-1 SA, and now we need to go for this Zadimka guy, which basically means for smoke, if I'm not mistaken, if I can translate Polish, and I can't do that. But yeah, we're just getting shot by the Arta right now. There is another Zadimka tank. And let's see if I can get a little bit more damage for this game. If I can, I can. If not, then not. I'm just trying to move around to avoid this Arta. It's very annoying. It's shooting very fast. Now we have the medium tank on my right that I could find a shot into him. So let's deal first with this medium tank, and then we can deal with other guys. Or yeah, let's deal first with this guy. So I'm aiming for his side and then I'm penetrating him into the side. Just keep in mind, whenever you're firing high explosives, do not go for tracks. If you hit tracks, you're gonna do no damage, pretty much. Tracks are so broken against the high explosive shells. But okay, looking into the map, I mean, 4 tanks plus SPG, and this is, well, 3 tanks plus SPG that is sitting right here. Okay, I mean, this is over. It was a beautiful game. I had two good shots, right? So thank you very much for that. Now, how to penetrate this guy is basically just go for the hull, or for the not hull, but his turret, if I can do that. And I didn't manage to do it, but I'm pretty sure you can penetrate him in the turret. Okay, can I take a break, please? I mean, Crusader, bro, I need to take a break. And this guy is burning to the crisp. Okay, next one is gonna be Nashorn. And this guy is very easily penetratable. If I can survive this light tank, that is the case. If I can survive the light tank, I'm gonna get one shot into the Nashorn. But that is also debatable now. I managed to miss my shot completely. Okay, we found the SPG as well. Now, sadly, this is my end because I decided to push in against the light tank, against the tank destroyer, and this was a bad play on my side. But it is what it is. We are gonna win this game, I wanna believe. Now, looking into the map spread, we could even lose this game, to be completely honest. Anyway, I don't really care if this is gonna be a win or a loss, because I'm so happy that I had these two shots, and this is the point of the KV-2. The point of the KV-2 is to go into the battle and to take a shot that is almost impossible, and whenever you're hitting it, it just feels so good, and that's it. KV-2 is not the competitive vehicle, it's made for fun, so have fun with it. And yeah, do not forget that you use a premium AP rounds as base, and high explosives only whenever it is appropriate, because otherwise you're not gonna have fun with this vehicle, I can tell you that. I'm gonna show you something, and that is, look, today I played 19 games plus this last one, so 20 games, right? I played 20 games. I have 10 victories, let's say 10 out of 20. That means 50% win ratio. My damage is sitting at 800, so 800 average damage. That means that I am underperforming with KV-2. Heavily. I wanna say I got in total 5 good games. I'm gonna feature only 3 of them, but what that means effectively that 15 of the other games were so bad, so average, they just didn't work out. Anyway, that is gonna be it for today. Now, I'm looking into the other vehicles that I have, and I don't really know what I should play. I guess I should play with this Patriot vehicle in the next video. Most likely, maybe I'm gonna change it. I mean, if you guys have any more recommendations for the vehicles, you can write it in the comment section. This is it, and until the next time, bye bye, peace. What can you do about it? Okay, now I wanna find this shot into the budget, and this was a beautiful shot into him. 2/3 of his hit points are gone. So what that means? That means that I can go even for the another one, and he is dead.